Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Hard and Uncut. So, our last episode, we finally had our Joule mission depart, the first mission to Joule. I do like this probe, actually. I think it looks quite cool. It's nice and compact. I will just praise myself a bit more in the series. That's a great idea. Right. Yeah, you saw me end the episode because we had this flight path that came over the top, and I was originally trying to come in more equatorially, but I've actually decided, you know what, this isn't terrible. Because if I circularize from here, I'm going to do a really loose capture out here somewhere. But even so, I'm still going to be doing any inclination change around here, which is not going to be terrible. It's not a terrible thing to do. I could also potentially put a little bit of a burn in here when I'm on the equator just to realign a little bit. So we've got the delta V. We do have the delta V. I could probably go to most of the moons there if I wanted to. I'm not going to be able to land on them. I mean, I could. I think I could probably land this thing on Paul, probably on Bop, definitely not on Tylo, maybe on Val, possibly. But I think a Val one would mean it would have to be nothing else. And Lathe, yeah, that ain't happening because just no. I mean, it could. Theoretically, we have the fuel, but the problem is it's got an atmosphere. So yeah, actually, what's the delta V on the thruster weight? 1. It's got a thruster weight of 1, and that's got a thruster weight of 2. And it's saying that we're not in the sphere of influence we're in the sphere of influence of Kerbin, so its thruster weight would be higher, I'm guessing, on Tylo. So it might be. It's very low though. So it's very low. Anyway, what do we need to do? Well, first of all, we've got to get this thing out of the sphere of influence of Kerbin. Got to get that going on, so let's just get that fired out there now, and then we'll put in its next maneuver node thing. And what's it? It's connecting to the other craft. I wonder whether we could use them as relays. Actually, there's a thought. I wonder if we could piggyback, because these crafts that are going out to Joule are not going to be able to. Potentially not going to be able to get a signal back. It's potentially too far out. Only if Joule is close will they get a signal. But they could get a signal to each other. So there's an idea, isn't it? That is an idea and a half. Right. Are we actually in the yes, we are. Right. So next, I want my sphere of influence change. So we're going to create an alarm. We're going to choose a sphere of influence change. We're going to call this, what's this, Joule Discovery 1. Yes. SOI change. There we go. Going to add the alarm. And how long is that going to be? Wow, that's in 3 years. Okay, that's a while away. That's a bit like the sending off our crew to Elu is then they ain't coming back basically. Oh wow, look at that. I had not noticed because I was zoomed in. That is our change in orbit around there. We're getting a massive kick, huge gravity assist there off Joule, which is kicking us out into this huge. So if we were just to carry something and just throw it out at that point when we're actually coming past Joule, we would actually get them all at that. That's staggering, actually, isn't it? That's huge. You actually look at that, it just shows you the difference in delta V requirements to take that final next step. It's how big Joule is compared to the other planets, actually. Anyway, enough of my wonderment of the Kerbal system. What else are we doing? Let's do some other stuff. Let's get the episode going. We've just talked about a mission that we did last time so far. So that's going on. We've got Drez is on its way. We've got Eve coming up for 2 departures. But there's one thing we have to go and check. It's the end of March, and we have to go and check. And I'm actually going to transmit recovery science from the surface of Eve. Oh yeah, we're doing that one, and enter the atmosphere of Eve. That's cool. When's that science mission actually got a deadline for? I've just realised. It's got a deadline of, it's got like 25 years. That's fine. Bring volcanic rock back with you. Oh, where from? Return it to Kerbin. Volcanic rock. Have Kerbal pick it up and return it. Where is it? Where is the volcanic rock? Peaks, foothills, or Midlands biome? I don't know where that is. I'd have to go and figure it out. Surface outpost. Rescue Aston from the surface of Moon. Not doing that. Thank you. Orbit of Kerbin. Orbit of Kerbin. Orbit of Kerbin. Build a new orbital station on an orbit of the... Ooh, okay. On Tanner docking port, station must be fully assembled on facilities at least 5 Kerbals, stability put your station in orbit of the sun. That would be a nice, easy, quick book. We could just do that. So we'll just we'll acquire that one. Thank you very much. Is there anything else? Orbit of Kerbin. Rescue from the Orbit of Kerbin. Orbit of Kerbin. Volcanic rock. Surface outpost of the Moon. If that's not millions, I'm not doing it. Processing lab would be useful, though. It pays for me to do it. Finish construction of a rover. If anybody has watched any of my previous series, constructing a rover, not going to happen. Done it before. Unless you comment down below and tell me I have to do it and I should do it no matter what, I am not building a rover on a surface again. I'm sorry. I just can't bring myself to do it. Right. What we do need to do is check up on our scientists. They've had a little bit of time. I mean, to be fair, we could leave them longer. We've got time, but I just want to test and see if we've got the batteries to transmit the science back, because one of the big problems you can have is your science can be running, but you end up without any. Oh, we're over the North Pole now, are we? Oh, that's nice. Have we got some electricity? That would be nice if we did, wouldn't it? Be good. I don't think we do. Well, we've got a little bit. Right, let's see if we can transmit this now. Oh, we can level up the crew. Can we do that? Is it? Oh, Heisenberg, you've got more experience. No, you haven't. You're still 1 star as a scientist, so you've not gained enough to go up a level. I'm not entirely sure why we're praising you. Transmit science. How much are we transmitting? Oh, I should have looked. Oh, well, it'll tell us here, won't it? 21 science. 21 science. Wow. 21 science. That's huge. That's a massive amount of science. Wow. Well done, people. Wow. Am I going to get anything from this? Can I use it? Nah. Mystery goo. I'm going to get anything for that. Are you biome specific? Don't think you are. Are you biome specific? Don't think you are you? It's temperature. I don't know which ones are biome specific anymore. Log pressure, log temperature. Reset that. Crew report. Would a crew report be biome specific? No, they are not. You can do an EVA. Oh, God, the research stops. Oh, dear. Ooh. Northern ice shelf. Oh, that sounds interesting. We'll deposit that in here. Store experiment. And then we'll do the experiment again, because we can. We'll keep that. And then I'll jump back to this, because I can. And then we'll just go over here. And this is where he gets knocked off and he's not got a pack or something. Oh, we'll transmit that then. There we go. And then we'll jump back to, are you transmitted? Yes, you are. Then we'll jump back to you and you will cancel that. We're going to board you. Right. And then I need to come here and then we need to go to there again. And then we need to do that. And that gives us some more points for our thing. And then I need to start the research cycle again. There we go. How wonderful. Right. How are we doing for the science is the important thing. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. How much is that? It's going to be nothing. Science, absolutely nothing. Terrible. So we can get up to 500 science on there before I have to worry about it. So yeah, we'll just leave that as it is. Right. I think we need to go back to base and we're going to be doing these Eve launches. We'll do one of them at least, I think, today. It's annoying that I've actually got 2 of them now, though. Right. Well, let's go sort the Eve departures out. And of course, while the Eve's departures are going on, the science will be going on in the background, which is wonderful. Our science will be done. So we're not going to be getting nuclear engines by the end of March, which is what I was hoping, because I think once we get nuclear engines, we can start sending Kerbals out. And of course, the main aim of this series is to plant a flag with a Kerbal on every planetary body. Even Eve. And the secondary mission is to get them back to Kerbal after doing it. Now, we know that we're going to have to, I'm going to have to upgrade that at some point. I must keep an eye on the money situation. We know that actually, I don't know why I'm going back into this, because I actually want to just use the alarm clock. We know that we don't have enough Kerbals, realistically, to do that. I mean, we could put engineers on the craft and they just basically meat bags. That's right, engineers are now meat bags. We could... what's next? We could put... Oh, is that the ELU mission going first? Oh, I didn't realize it was the ELU mission that was departing first. That's interesting. Well, we'll definitely do that one in this episode, and then we'll do the Eve ones in the next episode then. And then we've got the Dres arrival. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we could, when we get better probe cores, we don't really care about the the actual type of Kerbal we're sending. So the engineers might find a use in building outposts long term on Eve or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be bringing the Eve mission back. That could be quite a long fight, shall we say, for me to do, because I have to build it, and that could take me days to build it on 15 minutes. I think. Jump to vessel. So that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting how quickly we can do that. We may want to build up some sort of, I don't know, stations around these things. We want to try and build some science up around them. I don't know. We probably won't need to do that. Right. Head towards it, please, first of all. So this thing's going to go to Elu. Let's have a look on the map. Let's see where we're going. That's first of all. And we're probably a good idea to select Elu. We've got 30 seconds until our departure, which is, it's not like we've got pressure or anything. So let's target. You can see Elu. Elu has a massively inclined orbit compared to the others. So we have to keep that in mind. What is that? Oh, that is already on yellow. Right, yeah. I don't think these things are going to get signal, if I'm honest. I think it's not going to, I don't think it's going to happen. But we can send them out there, and when they come back, I mean, the problem is the dual one ain't coming back. Let's be entirely honest. Its flight path at the moment is not bringing it back anytime soon. So we have to be aware of that. Fire the engine, please. Full power. Give me full power, because I'm past the time now. Yeah, the dual one at the moment, because of that kick, may not actually even ever get into range. But we may be able to piggyback it. We may be able to send some other stuff part way and get signal out to it. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. It'd be interesting to see if we can actually manage that. We'll probably end up redoing all of these with bigger antenna when I get more science, and it'll be the RA100, I think it is, because this is the RA15, I think. Yeah, I think it's the RA15. So the 100 is the big one, and we could literally just strap that on top of here, and it would be the same probe. We could, and I'd probably want to update the science, so I'll probably send some better science if we had it. See what other science we could stick on there, and send that. Oh, hello, we're now departing something. And we're gonna, you see there, we've got 1,000 left to burn. So I've over provisioned this quite significantly, in fact. So we definitely could do some stuff with these craft. I wonder if this could land on Elu. Actually, that would be an interesting one. I've not even thought about that. Elu is an interesting one to land on because it's a decent sized planetary body. At least in my experience, it is a decent sized planetary body, but it doesn't have an atmosphere. It's changed a lot since I think it was released as a Christmas sort of Easter egg thing years and years and years ago. It was like Kerbal had been out for a very short amount of time, and Elu was released. I think it was around the time that I first started playing, actually. And it was the Christmas planet. I think was basically the way it was presented as. It was, congratulations, we've got to Christmas. You've all been buying the game. Please do stuff with that. So yeah, that's Elu. Let's have a look. How are we looking? First of all, do I actually have I've got a closest approach. Okay. Right. We're gonna actually take it to the time on the node. I'm trying to be a better follower of the things. Normally I would stop it and then just do it manually, but we're gonna do it the way it's supposed to be done. Here we go. Oh, hello. There we go. Right. That's 0. Right, you've just told me it's 0, and look, we're miles off. Right. Let us put a little node in. We're going to put it about there. Okay. We're going to zoom out. I'm going to focus view on you already. I'm going to, how close? There we go, that's for it. Right. Do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh dear. How close do I need to get to you is the question before we're in the sphere of influence. Oh, it's not bad actually. It's a lot of pro-grade per burn, so we're not actually too far out. Okay. 40 seconds. This is a burn that's going to happen next episode, I think. And how do I want to come into Elu is the other question. Do we want to? I think we just have to get near it. It's not a great flight plan. No. We're going to accelerate to it. I think we just need to get in the sphere of influence because, to be fair, it's Elu. let's be entirely honest, this is a challenge. This is the challenging one. Although I think Imoho and Drez are at times challenging as well, but yeah, we'll see. So we're just gonna rattle that down. I've got 2 seconds. I really want to do this burn, so I'm gonna do it now. There we go. And from me, until next time, have a great one.